Have you ever wondered how football, the world's most popular sport, came to be? To find the roots of this beloved game, we have to go back, way back, to the medieval times of England. Picture this: hordes of men from different villages chasing a pig's bladder across fields, through rivers and around towns. Sounds chaotic, right? Well, it was. This early form of football was often violent, with little regard for rules or safety. It was so raucous, in fact, that authorities of the time made numerous attempts to ban it. Kings and queens, from Edward II to Elizabeth I, all sought to clamp down on the game for its disruptive nature. But like a stubborn weed, football refused to be uprooted. Despite all these challenges, football survived, paving the way for a more organized form of the sport. So, when did football evolve from a chaotic pastime into a structured sport that we know today? Well, let's turn the pages of history back to the year 1863. In the heart of England, the Football Association, or the FA as it's widely known, was born. It was the very first governing body of football, and its formation was a monumental stride in the evolution of the game. The FA went on to create the first standardized rules known as the laws of the game. This was a game changer, if you'll excuse the pun. No longer would matches be a free-for-all with differing rules from one village to the next. This brought a structure, a uniformity to the game, making it less chaotic and more enjoyable for both players and spectators alike. The formation of the FA marked the birth of the modern game, setting a precedent for other nations to follow. And follow they did, but that's a story for another time. But how did a sport that started in England become a worldwide phenomenon? Football, the beautiful game, began to spread its charm beyond England's borders in the late 19th century. A prime catalyst in this global expansion was the British expatriate community, who carried their love for the sport wherever they settled. South America was one of the first continents to embrace football, with British workers introducing the game to Argentina and Uruguay. The sport quickly became a hit, and local leagues sprang up. Football fever then swept across the Atlantic to mainland Europe, where it found fertile ground in countries like Italy, Germany, and Spain. Meanwhile, the railway system played a crucial role in spreading football across continents. Trains transported teams, fans, and the excitement of the game to far-flung corners of Africa and Asia. By the early 20th century, football had become a truly global sport. From the pampas of Argentina to the bustling streets of Bangkok, the beautiful game had captured the world's imagination. But who governs this global sport and ensures fair play? Enter FIFA, or the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, the governing body that keeps the beautiful game in check. Formed in the early 20th century, specifically in 1904, FIFA's journey hasn't been a smooth ride. At the get-go, FIFA faced a significant challenge. The British associations, who held a considerable sway in the game, chose to remain aloof, creating an exclusionary void. Yet FIFA persevered, growing and expanding across the globe, welcoming football associations from all corners of the world into its fold. Then came World War I, a calamity that brought the world, including football, to a standstill. However, FIFA weathered this storm, continuing to ensure the sport's survival and growth despite the global turmoil. These hurdles, though formidable, didn't deter FIFA. Instead, they fortified its resolve, helping shape and nurture football into the universal sport we celebrate today. Despite numerous challenges, FIFA has played a crucial role in shaping football as we know it today. So, what have we learned about the origins and evolution of football? From its chaotic beginnings in medieval England, football has come a long way. It transformed from a village game with virtually no rules to a structured sport with clear guidelines. The birth of modern football in the mid-19th century marked a significant shift, with codified rules and the creation of football associations. The sport then spread its wings, going global and winning hearts across continents. The establishment of the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, or FIFA, was a milestone, setting the stage for international competitions and making football a truly global phenomenon. Football, the world's most popular sport, has a rich and complex history that reflects its global reach and influence. But remember, the beauty of the game lies not just in its history, but also in every kick, every goal, and every magical moment it creates.